Good morning. Thanks for joining. Wanted to do a quick Periscope on something funny that kind of happened to me just now that relates to being prepared for your sales calls, for meetings with customers, etc. So here's the deal, right? Thanks for joining this morning. BNG Grassi, thanks for joining. My name is DJ Valori. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a successful entrepreneur. I run a multi-million-dollar business. So I've been there, done that. I'm not selling any books or promoting any webinars or anything like that, right? So here's the deal. Let me just take off my seatbelt here. I'm not driving, so don't worry. Here's the deal. This morning, good morning everybody for joining. I just want to share a funny story that happened to me just now that you can relate to being an entrepreneur, right? And it's Friday Eve, right? So we're all happy about that, right? Friday's coming around, and that means that we can get ahead as entrepreneurs and start working and getting above our competitors over the weekend, right? Get that leg up. So everybody, thanks for joining me this morning. Let me get right into it. So here's the deal. I have this great drink that I really like that I pick up. It's a carrot and apple medley drink, right? It's got carrots, apple, it's got some celery. Soulpreneur, thanks for joining. And I drink this a few times a week. I get it from the health store. It's really good. No celery though, I just get apples and carrots. So here's the deal. I called in because you can call in to actually place your order so you don't have to wait 10, 15 minutes, sometimes 20 minutes for them. Hi everybody, hola from Hawaii. So you don't have to wait 10 or 15 minutes to get your drink, right? You call in advance, right? That's the whole point. So what I did was I called up in advance to get my apple and carrot medley drink. And the lady says, okay, I'll take your order. I said, okay, great. I'd like an apple and carrot medley drink with no celery, please, large. She goes, oh, hold on. Let me get something to write on. I'm saying to myself on the phone, what? She just asked me for my order, right? So it's not a big deal, but it makes the point, and I'm going to get into that in a second. She asked me for my order before she was prepared to take my order, is the whole point, right? So that's the thing. You got to be prepared. So while this is not a big deal, it kind of spurred the idea. Thanks, Shannon, for adding me. It's spurred on the idea that when you're preparing, when you get on a call with a customer, a prospect, even, a staff call, that kind of thing, be prepared, right? Take 15, 20 minutes before the call. I take about 10 or 15 minutes before every client call, before every prospect call, and write down and identify what you want to get out of the call. Don't just go in cold. Cold calls don't work anymore, right? So just like the lady who took my order drink today and wasn't prepared and made me repeat myself, right? You got to come prepared to the game. And they say, preparation and just being on time on sales calls and meetings is the majority of the game. If you can do that, you're going to win every time. So I thought that was kind of a good segue into what happened to me and talking about preparing for sales calls. So it's really, really important that you do that before you get on a call. Just write down notes, right, on what you want to get out of the call, right? What's the objective of the call? Oh, thanks, Cutter. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate it. If you guys like what I'm saying, please follow me. Hit the little number there and follow me. Share it with your friends. So again, just to recap, I'm an entrepreneur. I run a multi-million-dollar business, and I do these Periscopes 3 to 4 times a week. I'm not selling anything. I'm just sharing advice, right? So this lady was not prepared to take my order drink, even though she asked me what my order was. She asked me twice. I had to say it. Business is business. That's right, Herbal. And so that's the thing. You got to be prepared. So come to the gig prepared, right? If you're going to get on a sales call, take a few minutes, write down your objectives, and write down questions. Now, here's a little trick. Here's what I do. I use Evernote, which is an online app, right? That's like a notebook. You can search by keyword and everything. I'm in New Jersey, actually. Where are you guys from? Let me know where you're from. I know we got one from Hawaii, right? But you got to be prepared. So what I do before the call is I spend 10 or 15 minutes, and in Evernote, I write in lowercase, Tennessee, Vale, nice to see you in the house. I write down the questions I want. Thanks for the UK. Shout out to the UK. Yeah, Hawaii's in the house. That's right. So I write down what I want to accomplish with the call, right? In lowercase letters. This is my secret now I'm sharing with you. Then what I do, Scotland, how you doing, Cutter? Good to see you again. muscle man. All right. What I do is in lowercase, I write down what I want to get out of the call, right? My questions, my direction. And then when I get on the call, I've got my window open on my PC. I use uppercase letters, all capitals. So I know after the call that what we discussed on the call is all in uppercase letters. Turkey, how you doing? And what I prepared for the call is in lowercase letters, so I don't confuse myself as to who said what and what was before the call and after the call. So that's really important that you do that, prepare for the call, right? Because what it also does is allows you to be in total control of the call, and that's important too when you're working with prospects or clients. You want to control that telephone call so your customer doesn't control it for you, or your prospect doesn't control it for you. You call the call, it's your meeting, you be prepared, and you are in control of that phone call all the time. So any other entrepreneurs here on the line can relate to that? Let me know. I'd appreciate that. Thanks for all the hearts. What type of car do I drive? Oh, here's something that I picked up from something that Grant Cardone said. So it's a good line, and I'm not going to steal it, but here's what he said. He said, it's not the kind of car that I drive, it's what drives you. What's in your drive? You know, what are you all about? What's your drive all about? And I got a lot of drive. I drive a nice car, no big deal. But a lot of people ask me what kind of car I drive all the time or how much money I make. Who cares, man? It's all about you, right? Not me. I'm doing all right. Don't you worry about me. Those kind of questions are personal. So I'm here to help you, to give back as much as I can. Now it's about 8:47 a.m. and I'm going to fax. Okay, I don't get that one. But if anybody has any questions, hit me up. Put them up here on Periscope. Remember to share this podcast, or at least follow me, please, on Periscope. I greatly appreciate that. And I will continue to do these Periscopes throughout the week. So I've got to get back into the office now. I'm going to enjoy my drink. Am I hiring? We're always hiring. If you have any interest in working for a digital marketing agency, please send your resume. Check out our website, lodginginteractive.com. LODGING interactive.com. All right. Hey, listen, thanks for joining me this morning. I appreciate it. I know everybody's busy going out to work, or wherever you are. If you're in Europe, work's over. You're in Hawaii, you should be sleeping, my friend. It's really, really early in the morning for you. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for joining. Take care.